In summertime, we have long days and short nights in our part of the world. In wintertime, hey, get back here. We have very short days and long nights. But what about fall and spring? In fall and in spring, we have the equinox, the fall equinox or the autumnal equinox, and the spring equinox or vernal equinox. That is the day when night and day are exactly equal. 12 hours of day, 12 hours of night. That's the equinox. The first day of summer is called summer solstice. That is the day we have the most sunlight. And the winter solstice is the day we have the least sunlight. I'm a very helpful little bee. I think I'll bring some pollen from one plant to another. Pollination. Live long and prosper. A vertebrate is an animal with a backbone or spine, like this snake. An invertebrate is an animal with no backbone or spine. That's why the earthworm's floppy. You can't see me! I'm camouflaged! That's an adaptation. An adaptation is anything that helps an animal stay alive. Here's another adaptation. Hibernation. The summertime, the animals moving around, living their life. Wintertime, too cold, not enough food, so they go to sleep for the winter. Hibernation. Here's another adaptation. Migration. It's too cold for the bird, there's not enough food to eat in the winter, so it goes on vacation down south. Goes down south where it's warmer and there's food. That's called migration. Then when summer comes back, it can fly back where it came from, because there'll be plenty of food and warmth. Germination is that moment when a seed first begins to sprout. The very first moment that a little tiny root comes popping out of that seed, that's germination. Mechanical energy is moving energy. Sound energy is caused by vibration. Watch as I change mechanical energy into sound energy. Someone upstairs just said, "What was that?"
La 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 la. Oh, excuse me.
Simple machines make work easier. Watch as I use this lever to make the work of launching Cthulhu into the air easier.
Wait, what?
A wedge is a simple machine that changes the direction of a force. You push down and it changes the force going sideways to cut things into pieces. That's a wedge. So the knife is a wedge, but it's also a lever. Another simple machine, a pulley. You'll remember this from Halloween, I'm sure. Spooky Science Lab. You pull down on a rope and the object you're lifting goes up. If your arm goes up, the object goes down. Inclined plane is a simple machine. The bottom of the tub is like a hill leading down to the drain so the water drains out. The friction of the car on the road is defeated by the wheel and axle, which just rolls over it. Here's another inclined plane, a simple machine that makes it easier to go from a low place to a high place. Yeah, that's a little disturbing, but the teeth are a wedge because they split things into pieces. A screw is a simple machine that actually is an inclined plane that wraps around a wedge at the bottom. The pointy part is the wedge, and the spiraling part up and around is an inclined plane wrapped around.
Whee! Inclined plane! Fun!
Lever, this is hard work. Whose idea was this?